Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Watson. I'm a licensed professional counselor and a certified sex therapist. I'm located in Troy, Michigan, and I am so happy to be chatting with you for a few minutes today. I was really excited for Spring Fest and super sad it was canceled, but oh my gosh, is the health and safety of everyone so much more important. A little bit about me, like I introduced myself, therapist and sex therapist. I'm also a member of the community. I am a woman living with a bleeding disorder. I have mild hemophilia. So I was supposed to talk to you all about how to nurture your relationship during parenting with a child with a bleeding disorder. So I kind of thought about that, and I don't want to go too much into the bleeding disorder part of things because we know it's a significant challenge, and being home with our family right now, I think, is probably even more significant. So I wanted to talk a little bit about a few things that you can do and be aware of when you two are trying to have discussions, when you and your partner, whatever that relationship looks like, are struggling, because we are home, we are in a different environment, we're spending way more time together than usual, and having to if you're navigating working from home, and having your kids home, whether they're teenagers or tiny little ones, like myself, it's very difficult. So I wanted to go back to the basics. Part of my theory is utilizing a counseling theory from the Gottmans, which are a husband and wife team based in California, where they've been researching relationships for 40 plus years. And what they've come up with is 4 things that we tend to do in conversation with others, and it doesn't have to just be our partner, but significant relationships. And so the first thing that they recognized in others is that we tend to criticize. So criticizing is complaining with blame and a character assassination of your partner. Contempt is the second one. So kind of long simmering negative thoughts about your partner, using words like always and never and you think this. So holding that and using it against your partner. The fourth one is being defensive. So really defending your position, not backing down, or apologizing. And these can have long lasting effects on your relationship. And the last one, which is super important that many find comfortable, which is stonewalling. And stonewalling is when you just shut down. When your partner asks you something and it's, I don't know, and you look down and you don't make eye contact and you don't have a discussion and you don't come back to it. So they call these the 4 horsemen of communication, and that we need to be aware of these characteristics that we all can struggle with, and make sure that they're not part of your dialogue, or if that you are having trouble with them, then you are recognizing them in yourself, and that your partner is pointing it out to you, and you take a minute or 10 or an hour and you take a breath and you walk away and you come back to the situation at hand, because stress is high and it can be very overwhelming. So it's really interesting. I think there's a parallel here for what's going on in the world and kind of what parents of kids with a bleeding disorder or people with a bleeding disorder deal with pretty often, which is extreme stress and anxiety. When you have a bleeding disorder or a child with a bleeding disorder, you don't know what's coming. I'm very thankful that meds have changed recently and people are having better life circumstances with that, but we also don't know what that means. And so being able to handle stress and do it in a loving and meaningful way is going to help your relationship stay strong. These tools can also be used for how you discuss things with your children. So making sure you don't do this to your kids. Don't be defensive. Don't criticize them. Don't hold them in contempt. And oh my goodness, please don't stonewall them, because all they want is your attention and your love. And yes, that can be overwhelming, but it's definitely needed. So I hope that's something that you can use and can be helpful for you as you navigate this time together and the unknown future. Know that we're here for you, and the community at large is, I'm just really hoping that we get through this together and stick together, and and that we conquer this. So just one more piece is that if you are interested in more information, please feel free to email me or find me on my website. But hope you're well, stay healthy, and take care.